All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just going to share one moment with some of my besties. Yes, Melanie. I hope everyone's doing well. We are about to get started on this super cute picture. Oh, that's as many as I can send. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, it's giving me some weird... There we go. All right, now I'm all set. Oh, that might be a little too loud. There we go. Okay. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today I'm doing a page from Forest Guardians. I was going to say Magical Fairy Homes, but that was one that I was going to do. But I decided to do another page from this book because it is so fun. So let's have a little look. Give you guys a little look here. And this is the one that we completed on the 6th. So a few days ago. I haven't been on very much this week. I was away yesterday, but I'm hoping to come on more regularly. So hop on if you see me. This one we did on the 4th. So cute. I love the fur. It looks like he's reflecting the forest back on his fur. His fur is reflective. And we're going to do this guy today. I thought this would be fun to color the moss and the river and this cute little, he's almost like a little salamander dragon with cute little wings. All right, where do I start? I think I'm going to start with the log bridge that's going over the top. Hello, Gray Swink. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Okay. I'm going to start here. I'm going to start in the forefront, and I think I'm going to work my way up. It's always so hard. Hi, Ange. It's a magical forest creature. We don't know what he is. They're kind of like hybrids of different creatures, of fantasy creatures in the woods that would kind of look out for you or help you if you were like having an issue or lost. Hi, Valerie. Okay, so for the brown, let's put... Don't mind that. That was a bleed through from when I was going crazy on another page. So I'm going to use, I think I want to use this E300. I want it to be nice and cool. I think that's kind of what we're gonna do there. So I said E400, okay. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with my own coloring. So I'm going to swatch out the markers that I'm using. That is such a nice color. I love that color. And where is my pen? Oops, I've tidied it up. I can't find my pen. Well, I have enough gel pens here that I can use a gel pen. E400. All right, so, and just for anyone who's new here, I am using alcohol markers to put the base down, and then I go over with colored pencils to show you how I shade and highlight. Hi, Jen. Oh, yes, you can see the unicorn. I do have some free printable pages of my books, but I haven't added one from this book yet. So hopefully soon one from this book will show up. There's the unicorn. The eye is so beautiful. And I wasn't sure about the pink, but I think adding in some of that yellow to it, it turned out so pretty. And the little moss up here in her like floral crown, and then little sparkles on her horn. And she turned out lovely. Thank you, Jen. And then that was the little guy we did the other day. I had to fix his like crazy eyes, so I may have overdone his face. So don't look at his face, but his fur is so fun. Thank you guys. I need to come up with a way to celebrate my gifters and my new follows, but I haven't. I know a lot of people hand out the stickers, which I love, but I want to try something different. So I'm kind of looking around to see what I can. I'm brainstorming. Let's call it brainstorming. All right. So, and there's some rocks down here too. Thank you. All right. Starting is the hardest part for me. I don't know why. So I'm just going to start here. Also, oh, Sherry, did you get your markers? Always make sure, sorry, I got distracted. Always put a barrier sheet in behind. I use a page protector or sheet protector, whatever you call them, wherever you are watching from. And I put a couple pieces in between just so when the page is wet from your markers, you're not seeing the image come through from the page behind. So here we go. Let's just start. We're just gonna start. And I'm gonna use the alcohol markers first and then shade and highlight with my colored pencils. I did just get some Prismacolor Scholar pencils, they're called. So they were a little more inexpensive, actually. And where did I get them? I think Walmart. Walmart had them, so I grabbed them. So I think they're like the kids version. Maybe the kids version. I don't know. But we will, we'll give them a try today. So I'm going to use these are the Prismacolors. I put them in a little holder so they're easier for me to get to. And I will be using some Kalours depending on how these ones do, because I haven't tried them yet. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. And I'm using the brush tips. I'm being really careful. I don't want any for this page. Sometimes I don't care if the marker bleeds, and sometimes I really want to pay attention. So it just depends what my mood is. Oh, good, Sherry. Just starting with the 72. That's, you know what? That's probably more than enough. I know everybody says get the big set, which is fun to have, but you can still have fun choosing your colors and mixing colors together. That's part of the fun of it. Okay, I love this. I love this page. I'm so happy I'm doing this one. I was gonna do a different one, but I thought, this one's gonna be so fun. The trees going in there. I think next I'll do the water and then the rocks. Sorry, I'm all over the place with my coloring. You'd think by now I'd have a system of how I like to approach my pages, but I do not. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Star. With the books, you can actually just color whatever you want, whatever color you want. So I wanted this to be part of this that was kind of coming down here. But I will be adding a bunch of rock back here and then in here as well. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, Diana, you got your book. Yay! I hope you liked it. I haven't been on for a few days. Yeah, it's been a little bit. My mom and I went to the lavender farm yesterday. It was such a soul-filling day. It was so beautiful, and it was the lavender was in such beautiful bloom. Like, it was all so gorgeous, and the bees you could hear, the birds were singing, the weather was amazing. It was a little hot. You had to sit in the car for a few minutes after and just chill out and relax a little bit. But it was so fun. Hi, Lisa. I'm using the Ohuhu brush tip markers. And sorry, I'm sorry if I'm not methodical with my coloring. I really should have just gone all the way here, but it's okay. It's all good. Thank you for the gift, Linda. So happy to see you guys. I'm so sorry I haven't been on for a couple of days. I'm working very hard to get that blanket finished that I told you guys about, that I was crocheting. And I finished the main part yesterday, but now I have to weave in about 1 billion ends. So I'm going to be really busy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do the rocks next, and then maybe the moss, and then the water. Oh, are you? Oh, Cynthia, I'm actually going away as well, so I'm probably going to do the same. I'm going to bring my books, a couple of books, not all of them, and hopefully my little travel case will arrive for my pencils. Okay, gray. What gray are we going to use with this brown? Maybe I'll just do, I really like, and I know I keep reusing the same colors, but probably going to use the warm gray. Where's the WG01 and the CG2. Hi, Niall. The Greyscale books give it so much dimension. So when you're coloring, if you're just using markers or pencil, the alcohol markers, that Greyscale will show through and help with your shading, and just give it so much more depth. It's such a fun book. Okay, my gray, CG2 and warm gray 05. So I'm going to use these for the rocks, these two grays. WG01. Oh, 050. Yes. CG2. Whoops. CG2. Yes, I'm going to be adding some free pages from this book. Yeah, I'll add this guy. And maybe one of the ones that has like the close-ups. Close-up? Like the close-up of the eye. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Thank you for all the love, you guys. It's saying I'm doing a good job getting likes. So I'm going to start with the gray. Let me put my caps up here. Oh no. Oh good. You're going to color on the airplane. That's so fun. Okay, starting up here. Add in that gray. I'm not going around each leaf, but most of the skinny stuff I'll just color over and then add that back in. Oh my gosh, have you really, Diana? I've not figured out Discord. Do you actually go live on Discord? I need more info. I need to look into it actually, because a lot of people said it's been great for a different platform. Add that in there, and while that is still wet, I'm gonna add little rocks there. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you and Jen. There's been so many people coloring my books, and I love it so much. Thank you. Make this a little bit. Really? Okay. I got to figure that out because I have no idea how to use it. I thought it was more like, I thought Discord was more of a, what's the word I want to say? I actually thought it had more to do with coding and stuff like that. But I guess I'm completely wrong. Amazing. Thank you so much, Diana. Sure, we could do a live together. Okay, while that is wet, I'm going to add in some of this warm gray. Over top, just with that marker. I think I want more here. Like I feel like there should be more of that warm gray here. Don't overthink it. I tend to do that quite a bit. Okay. I will add in some gray back here for these little rocks in the distance. It's gonna look funny for a couple of minutes until I get that blue in. I should have done it maybe a lighter color. Maybe I'll go over this part here with a, oops. I'm gonna go over it with a colorless blender. Oh, I love the music too. This is from a channel called Agnes, and they have so many beautiful videos of like fairy type stuff. I'm just trying to dilute this a little bit with the colorless blender. And why don't I add, actually, let's some of this. Okay, I'm gonna add in the blue now, I think. And it's gonna be, I think I wanna make it like a shining crystal blue stream. And it looks like it's like glowing back here as well. I love how it's backlit. Oh, let's find a really beautiful like jewel color. I like the jewel colored water. Ooh, what about either this one? I think this BG68 or BG8. Let's give her a go. Thank you for the love, everyone. My like goal today is 50K. I think we can do it. We're off to a strong start. I'm almost at 3,000. Okay, let's try that BG. BG, where are you? BG68. Oh, it is 68. Amazing. Yes, please tag me. Okay, I'm already liking this color scheme that we're going with here. If you're new here, I kind of just pick my colors on the fly. I really don't choose them ahead of time. I let the page tell me what colors I'm going to use. BG68. So I am actually, where's that colorless blender? Because I'm going to add some of that blender in the blue back here just to really give it a lighter area. So it'll, oh, it's okay. You don't have to tap. You can just watch. Oh, Gray, I'm so excited for you. It is going to be so fun. Whoops, maybe I shouldn't have put so much of that blue there. Or blender, colorless blender. Do something a tiny bit lighter. How about this BG3? Let me just see if I can add in a tiny bit of really light in the middle here. And then I can blend them together. So the book shows you where your highlighted areas are. I know it's fun, it is fun just to kind of go with it, you know? Okay, now I'm gonna add this other like shiny blue back in. And I'm gonna go over it with this light blue again. Oh, Sherry, it is called Magical Fairy Homes, that one. It's fun too. I love that one. I was going to color that one today, but I really wanted to do this little guy. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. You guys are so amazing. And if you're enjoying them, please leave me a review, but only if you're enjoying them. I don't like to ask for reviews unless they're good ones. Uh-oh. DG. Okay, that's that one. Stardust, hello. Oh, thank you. I'm going to take that light gray and now just kind of blend that blue in a little bit. Really to soften it up. And then I'll add some like white sparkles in there too. You guys are so funny. You're amazing. I'm gonna add, sorry, I keep going back and forth, but I'm kind of getting a feel of what I want this part to look like down here. Just adding some of this blue up in here to make it some little swirly burlies. Okay, now that light blue again, just to blend it all together. That's more like what I wanted it to look like there. Okay. Thank you guys. 5K. We just blew past 5K. Okay, I think I'm gonna do just the moss at the bottom and maybe some of the greenery, and then I want to do my shading and highlighting. Actually, why don't I do the shading on this tree? And I'm gonna try one of the new Prism colors I got. Let's see what this is gonna look like here. Not gonna show up. So what I like to do is test out the colors and see what they're gonna look like. That's black. Oh, did it come with two blacks? It did. Oh, they're a little bit different. I don't know what the difference is. Is there another brown? Let's see. Oh, that's more of a gold. Might actually use one of the blacks. Okay. Maybe that's charcoal. I don't know how they make everything so small that one cannot read it. Oh, that feels like a charcoal pencil. So you know what? For this one, I think I am going to use one of my Kalour pencils, because I know I've got some perfect shades for the brown. Let's see, I'm being a little finicky, but so this is the dark brown in the Kalour Colored pencil. And then I will also use, I think, a lighter shade to highlight. And this is this is a Crayola. And I got this from, I believe it was the dollar store. So now I'm going in, guys, now that this is dried a little bit, going underneath everything to give it a little bit of a dark shadow. It's actually quite similar, but it's just going to add a little bit more texture to that page. Oh, we have an ad. They said no ads. It's okay, sorry. I'm gonna do this part down here a little darker. Oh, why did it stop? Sorry. Let's see here. Why? It's playing. Oh. Hi, Dream. This is a coloring book. So now I'm going to go in and add some details in with this colored pencil. Just maybe where it be a little bit shiny. Well, that's no good. The music stopped. Okay, I'm going to find another one. Let's go. Oh, this one has a fireplace. How about let's do Fairy Treehouse in the Mystical Forest. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, it's got little, oh, this is perfect actually, because it's got like little frog sounds. He almost looked like a salamander crossed with a dragonfly and a dragon almost. And this colored pencil, I'm just going in and adding some highlights. And it really, oh, I love it. I love when the highlights start showing up, on the, especially on the dark. I know. This probably could have been rock here. That's okay. I don't mind it looking like it's going underneath. Hello, Lucy. Welcome. Thank you so much. Should I use my blenders today? I think I might just use my cotton rounds. Let's see how this is gonna, that's lovely. A little dark there. Let's do this. I'm just using a dry makeup wipe or whatever these are, makeup round. I call them makeup wipes, but I think they're actually just called cotton rounds. Okay, let's do the rocks. And the rocks, I have, oh, maybe this silver. Metallic silver. Let's see if it's going to show. Not really. Okay, it's too light. We're at 7K already. Thank you, everyone. Where is my gray? And I think I'm just going to use a black. So I'm going to use gray, black, and a tiny bit of that green that I normally use to add in a little bit of moss. Because there's moss all over the place. Maybe I'm not going to use the black. And anyway, it broke. Okay, that's a sign. Let's see what this gray is like. It might actually be too close. Yep. So maybe like a brownish gray. Let's see what they have in the Prismacolor. What about this dark brown? That adds a little bit actually. And then I'll use a dark gray over top. And how's everyone doing today? It's Friday. Is it Friday? Yeah. I don't know what day it is. Went to the lavender farm yesterday, and it was so nice that it's made me forget what day it is. Okay, now there's got to be a gray in there. Oh, there's a white. I wonder what that white will be like. Oh, it's a light gray. I don't want a light gray. Well, I think I needed more than 24. I think I only got the 24 set. But it's not quite enough. That is bisque. Where's my dark gray? Oh, I have them aside here. That's why I can't find them, because they're over here. Because they're so small, I have to put them in a little cup. Hi, you here. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart, me. Okay, this I am getting a tiny bit finicky here, but I really want these rocks down here to have some extra awesome shading. And over here. And then I'll blend it all in together as well. But maybe, ooh, what's this color like? Oh, that's not bad. This is a good pale warm gray. This is the Prismacolor Scholar pencil. Ooh, that's nice. This might be one of my new favorite highlighting colors. This is my first time using the Prismacolors, and I only have, I don't have a lot of them. I've only got like 24 or something. But they feel really smooth. Let's add in some of that here. I'm gonna see if I can blend these. It's very subtle. And I'll just kind of soften that up a little bit there. And then when I add in the background, that will not be such a harsh line there. I do love the Kalour pencils, Jen. I love them. They are my favorite, I think. But these aren't too bad. I'm enjoying these. I just don't have $1 billion to spend on those others. You know the ones. All right, back to this. A little bit of blending. Okay, let's do the water. I think the water is going to be like... It's almost not a source of light, but the light is like reflecting on it. So I really want it to look amazing. Is that going to show? Oh yeah, it will. Really? I never thought of that, Tay. How come I never thought of that? Oh, that's good. You got, oh my gosh. That's a dream. That's dreamy. Let's find some good blues. Ooh, I got one. It's like a emerald. May have to add a little bit more white up here. Right up to your kid's birth. That's hilarious. This is it jade? Light aqua green. Yeah, we don't need to tell our husbands any of this stuff. Like, right? The happiest day of my life was when I got a good deal on some colored pencils. That's how I roll like that too. I do like the Kalours a lot. This is starting to change into what I was kind of envisioning. That's great. Don't ask, don't tell. I love it. Let's see what this looks like when we blend it out. I need something there. Oops. Yeah, I love the brush tip. They blend so much nicer than the fine tip or the chisel. In my opinion, I mean, they may not actually, but and plus I feel, I don't know, I feel there's a little bit more, I feel more artistic when I'm using them. All right, it's part of my happy place. Thank you, Tay. It's honestly the Greyscale book. That's the magic. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Maybe a tiny bit darker back there. But not dark, like a little... Thank you so much. I just want there to be a distinction between the rocks and the little area in the back here. Oh, that's actually really nice to add a little bit of a different color. So this is the cyan. I don't know. You'd think I'd know how to pronounce colors, but I do not. Okay. And I just want to add a tiny bit more of that white here. But I am going to... Hello, not the mama. Oh, not the mama. Just taking a gel pen, and I want to add in some like little sparkles, but not too dark. Or not too stark. Not dark, but stark. I want it to be like sparkling like little diamonds. Might add a little bit of blue in there. Do I have a light blue? I do have a light blue. Am I going to wreck it though? Let's see what it looks like over here. Just do a little bit down. Whoop. Can't even see it. If I'm doing the little dots, I have to remember not to pull my hand away so fast when I'm kind of blending that little bit of white in, because they do smudge. And I don't want it to be like, I want it to be dots. I don't want it to be little lines. You did, Neja? Yay! I'm so excited for you guys. Please let me know how you like it. Okay, that's good. I don't want to add too much. But will that one show on the white? It's very close. I don't know why it's not showing up, because that would be fun. How about we try a little tiny bit darker? Not too dark. Oh, what about this aqua color? Oh, that's good. It's perfect. Thank you for the heart, me. Hello, Charlene. Thank you so much. I'm gonna probably add like a little sparkle in there, but I'm gonna wait till the end. If I have time. I took a long time to do the water and the little rocks here. But I didn't shade those rocks there, so let's give those a little bit of a go. Might use, I don't even know what colors these are anymore because they're so small. This is a gray. Thank you so much. This needs a sharpening. It's so little. Just gonna add, oh jeez. So guys, I know if you've been here before, you know that I have problems with some of my Kalour pencils, because when I first got them, I dropped them. And it was on purpose. Like, I was trying to do this fun video thing, and well, that was a mistake, because now they break constantly. So just be really careful. That's my PSA. I'm just adding a tiny bit of gray in the rocks here. I think that's not bad, actually. I just want it to stand out a tiny bit. Oh, I forgot my moss on the rocks. What we're gonna do is gonna take this pale green colored pencil over top of that marker, and I'm gonna add in some green just to make it look mossy, and almost kind of do like little round tiny circles, and that will give it a little bit of, oh, and I'm gonna put some on the tree too, actually. That will kind of blend the two together. I don't know who said it, but yeah, you were right. This is part of the rocks, but sometimes I color outside the lines. And adding little details in the afterwards, after you've colored it with your marker, adding little things in with your pencils is so fun. And that green just makes it come to life. Like, makes it look so realistic. I'm gonna put a little bit here. And I am gonna blend some of that green in here. It looks like it's gonna be crazy with how much, like, I'm just scribbling in some spots, but when I blend it, it'll look completely different. Yeah, that makes me happy. I color to make myself happy and to hang out with you guys. And I'm kind of going all willy-nilly. That's my favorite word right now, is willy-nilly. So now I'm going to take that makeup round again, and I'm going to blend in that green. It just softens up some of those lines a little bit. I really like the water. I'm digging it. Digging it. Why am I going over the water? I just said I'm digging it. I do that quite a bit. Okay, guys. Let's do here. I'll work my way. Actually, I'm just going to do the flowers a different color first, and then I'm going to do the green all the way up the side here. I wish I could see. I'm really limited because, not limited, but because my books are printed through KDP, which is on the Zon. I don't have a lot of options. That's the word of what I want to use for my mediums and everything else. But I should look into it. There are printing services that would do it, but that would mean I'd have to have stock, and if I was shipping worldwide, it would be a little bit difficult, but it would definitely be something to look into. What color are we going to do that moss? And all the greenery. I think it should be this GY5, which is right there. Okay, that's the GY5. GY5. Oh, sorry. And then for the flowers, I'm thinking, I think these almost look like little buttercups or big buttercups. Big buttercups. So I'm going to do them a nice yellow. How about this Y050? Y050. Whoops. I could have swatched it with that. With the smaller side. Okay. Y050. So I'll do the flowers first, and then I'll do all the greenery. And then I think I'm going to blend some of the green and the brown together here on this side of the log. Just and also up here. Hi, Mary. Hello. Thank you. Oh, that I'm going to make these like little, looks like Queen Anne's lace in the back there. And you can see where some of that ink has bled into, say, the little parts of the flowers here. I'm not worried about it because I am going to go over with the pencil, color pencil, and it does tidy it up a little bit. Thank you so much. Wait till we get this part done and then we can, oh, I cannot wait to do the moss here and his cute little face. I kind of want to make him like almost not the same color as the water, but I want him to be like brilliant emerald, jade-ish colors. Jade-ish colors. Okay, there's going to be flowers up here. So some of these you can turn a leaf into a flower if you want. And maybe this little bunch down here is going to be a flower, but little bunch of yellow flowers. Thank you, Mary. Oh. You're so sweet. Thanks for the love so much. Okay. This moss up here and here is going to be a different color than this GY5. Let's start. Which side? Oh, I'm going to start here. And with the Greyscale books, guys, if you're new here, the alcohol markers do allow that shaded image to show through. So you don't actually need to shade and highlight. I'm hoping to come back on later tonight. I haven't been on because I've been working so hard on that blanket that I've been telling you guys about. I do have to weave in a cajillion ends. I am going to have a bunch of ends to weave in, but I think tonight I'll take a little break because I was up till, I don't know, last night I was up until probably 1 in the morning, a little later, almost 2, trying to get this done. Well, it's not done. I know I say done, but whoops. I kind of went over that one. I'll do a little bit of green there. Love the little ferns. Make these ferns here a little bit lighter, so maybe the same color as the moss. Oh, I forgot some leaves up here. I want to make these leaves and not leaves flowers. Am I confusing anybody? I'm sorry. Sometimes I like to make things that are something different. If I do go on tonight, I'll probably be playing my 80s music. No, I've been, and yesterday, oh my gosh, I don't know if you were here when I was telling everybody, but I went to the lavender farm near here. It's called Purple Hills, and it is absolutely breathtaking. It was so incredible. I love lavender so much. And it really just, it was such a beautiful day. It was so lovely. Okay, I'm gonna add this on here. Hi, kitty. Yeah, it's evening there. Well, it's almost 3 here. gonna do this one, this color. Okay, so I am gonna blend where, what was the log, was E400. So I'm going to mix the two together, the green and the brown from the grassy stuff here. And I really wanna kind of make this all blended. Is that right? Like I do want it to be brown, but I want the green to kind of be mixed in. So I'm gonna start with the brown there and here. I know it looks messy, you guys. We'll fix that up. And even up here a little bit. And I'm not going to go over that moss because I will be adding it in. But I do want, oh my goodness, my dogs. What is happening? I think I'm going to make little rocks up there too. Hi, Tina. Hello. Been a hot minute. Okay. While I'm here, I want to do these and then add a little, oh, where's that gray? I think I'm going to start with the warm gray. And then there. I don't want to go too far up into the tree. And where's the... What is going on with my dogs? I don't know what's happening. This is kind of becoming a jumble of colors, which is perfect because it's the forest. It's a log in the forest. That's all these colors. Oh, lots of doctor's appointments. Yeah. I've got a bunch coming up, actually. But hope all is well. Oh my goodness, Scout, my girly. Actually, why don't I pick out that lighter color and then do this part of the moss and then this stuff over here. So we kind of want it to be in the GY area. So I'm thinking maybe this GY4. Oh, GY5, GY4. Oh my goodness, Tina. That must be terrifying, actually. I'm so sorry. That is why. How long will you be needing radiation for? This color is really, yeah, it's similar, but it's a tiny bit lighter. Oh, your sister. Thought it was you for a moment. I was like, no, what's happening? Oh, for your sister. Scout. Oh, I think my puppy, she's very, not needy, but she really wants to go out and play. It must be so horrifying. Sorry, I just had to, well, did it work? There. Sorry, the little green or the little puzzle piece came on. Oh, don't be sorry. We're here to support you for sure. That's what we're here for. We got to support each other. Where did that gray? Oh, maybe yellow gray. I'm trying to fix this little area here. It went a little more dark than I was thinking. I was hoping it would be. Here's the warm gray one. You're welcome. This is a safe space, so if anybody needs love or support, you guys just tell me. And we're all here for you. Okay, I think that's gonna look actually really good once we get the green colored pencil on there. Okay. Oh, I need that back to do this one. I'm not going to do the top one yet, but I will do this one. Oh, shoot. See? I'm talking too much. Where's my 4? Oh, and that's the part I wanted to be the lightest, of course. I'll add it in there on this side of the tree. And then I'm going to start with the pencils really soon. And I like the brush tips because you can kind of go in and vary the intensity of the ink that you're putting down. Might actually add a yellow-green, really, really light. What's a good one here? How about G030? Do I have that one out? Nope, because it's right here. Thank you so much. Yes, it is. Clapping is tapping. I'm trying to get to 50K. We're at 14. So I'm just adding a little bit of this lighter greenish yellow where I almost want there to be a highlight here. I wish I had done it there, but that's okay. It'll lighten up when I add the colored pencil in. Oh, I used a couple of blues for the water. Hi, Carmen. Hello. So the blue was actually, I used in the middle part here, I used a colorless blender, and then I added in this turquoise blue, and then I added a couple of colors of pencil. I used a jade, and light aqua green, and then this really nice light blue, and then white over top of that center part, and lots of sparkles. You wanted the sparkles to be in there. I'm just adding in some of that ink, and we'll blend it with this one. I love coloring moss. All the sparkles. We love all the sparkles. Hello, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I just taught myself really, and as long as that ink is wet or still damp, you can really mix a couple of colors together, and it gives it a lot of dimension. But going over it with the colored pencils is really what's going to make it shine. Okay, maybe a nice golden yellow. Oh, my fluorescent yellow green or light yellow green. And then how about we start with the flowers first? So I'm going to make them really bright. Nice bright pale yellow, butter yellow. And then maybe a tiny bit of orange in the centers. Maybe this little bit, this one. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start with the flowers, and then we'll do the leaves and then the moss. We'll do the leaves down here. Whoop. So now that I'm putting down the colored pencil, any spots that you've kind of made little mistakes on or you want to change, you can go over it with your colored pencil and almost correct it a tiny bit. It's not going to erase it, but it will kind of make it look really nice, I guess, or less of a boo-boo. It hides it a little bit. It's a little camouflage. Oh, I think I might use this yellow for this fern up here. Less of an oops. You're right. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's try. Do I have a... Oh, hang on. Hold the phone. $15,000. Thank you, guys. Oh, look how sharp that is. That's a good one. This is the fluorescent lemon yellow. I'm taking a cup. When they're too sharp, sometimes they break. So I'm just going over the little tips with this super bright yellow, just to give it a little bit more fanciness, delightfulness. Oh my God. I'm so sad that these do this. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. I can see them going up in the corner of my eye up here. Oh, Scout. I think I need to let my puppers in here. I have the door closed, but... Jeez. What's in that? Why are you sad? No. Oh, well, they're all huffy and puffy. Yes, it's okay. You can stay in here. It's okay. I may have to rethink that. I may have to put them back out. Shh. Please don't break. I love this color of yellow. Oh yeah, spinny. And just adding a tiny bit of this fluorescent color. This might actually look really good. Oh, yes, girl. Hi. Is there somebody here? Is that why you're all crazy? Is there somebody with Daddy? It's okay, you two. I know, the puppers. Now I'm going to go in with that orange and just kind of add in a little bit in the centers. Oh, I didn't use that down here. They're very loud, especially Spin. She's such a loud breather. She's so loud. I'm just adding a little scribblies of the orange here and there in the centers. Okay, I am going to blend those with a Q-tip. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you so much, Tina. Okay, oh, go on. Go on, you two little turkeys. Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop. Spin, you're so loud. Let me try, actually, maybe a different color of orange. Thank you so much, Kel. Might do. Just to add, it's looking, I don't know. I don't think that's going to work. I need something kind of in between that and this. Ooh. Just to blend it out a tiny bit. It's looking very roundy. I made them too round. I should have just done little like, that's better. Just teeny tiny. There's some extra details there. Okay, stop obsessing with those little bits there. Okay, now I'm gonna do the grass, and I might use the fluorescent yellow in some spots. Oh, dare I sharpen this pencil? Okay, I'm so afraid that it's gonna break again. And I'm just adding a tiny bit of this green, like fluorescent color, to the ferns. I want the ferns to be a little bit lighter, a lot lighter. And no precision required, because I am going to be blending it in, and it really softens it up. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tina. Good luck. Thank you so much. Thanks, Hannah. Colored pencils and alcohol markers are the fun. That's what makes it so fun. So you can really get your colors to look how you want them to with the colored pencils, to be honest. Thank you, Houston. Sorry, I'm going kind of back and forth from side to side a little bit. Where is my moss green? I think I had it out already. I did. So I'm going to use this. Oh, pale green, it's called. So I'm going to use this for the shading. And I'm just adding some of the color pencils in here and there. Hi, Stevie. Oh, guys, I'm at 18. Thank you so much. Spinny. My dogs are going bonkers. Oh, yeah, the acrylic markers. If you're coloring a coloring book with the acrylic markers, especially the grayscale, your image isn't going to show through. So the grayscale gives you all of this nice shading here, and then I add in so this is marker here and here, and the rest of it I've added the colored pencil to that marker. So that's kind of where the difference starts to, the worlds combine. Hi, Kath. The worlds combine. Now I was having a trouble having a hard time getting that brown and the green to blend. So I'm going to add a tiny bit of moss on this little bridge. You're welcome. I love coloring and giving tips at the same time. So just adding a little, so this was marker, and then I added some colored pencils to it. But now I'm going over top with a little bit more of the pencil. Let's give it a little smudge. Let's see how it's going to look. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, let's use, where's that brown? Yeah, the color, well, you could get away with colored pencils on their own for these books, but I find it, I love colored pencils, but they just take so long and they hurt my hands. So I do enjoy like combining the two mediums together. Do I need to add a little bit more shading under the flowers? I think I will. So I'm just going to use my really teeny tiny gray. It's so teeny tiny. And I'm just going to create some little shadows in behind some of these images. I'm having trouble talking today. So that when you add in the colored pencil and add in your shadows, it's going to create a lot of depth for you. Thank you, Jupiter. And sometimes it's just adding a couple of oh my gosh, my dogs. I'm so sorry, you guys. My dogs are going crazy. I don't know what's happening. They're like, they want to go outside. It looks like there's somebody visiting or something. Spinny? And I'm just going to use a Q-tip to blend out some of those shadows so they don't look so harsh. There, it just gives it a tiny bit of depth. Just a little. I love them too. They're such good girls. But I know my husband's outside and I'm pretty sure that there's somebody here. Okay, here I go. Back to trying to fix just this little area here. I want that to look a little bit better. But I think I need I need a really, really cool brown. They're destroying something out there. This is, oh, it's metallic. I can't use that one. Why is that one the perfect color and then I can't use it? I don't want it to be metallic. Yes. We named her Spin because I used to anyway, mountain bike a lot with them. or before we got the dogs, actually, a lot of mountain biking, and the dogs come with us. So I haven't been able, unfortunately, to do that in a little while, but my husband still goes, and he wanted a name that kind of went along with our riding culture. Like, I don't know what to call it, but we called her Spin, but then it turns into Spinny Winnie. Yeah, I'm going to definitely use some metallic here. And I want these little, I want her to be kind of the same tones as the water, but not quite. Maybe a little bit more green, but almost like reflecting the light. But we'll see how it does when we get there. Okay, now let's do that moss. How are we doing for I think we're doing good for the grass and the leaves down here. Maybe I'll add a tiny bit more of a lighter green, just along some of the blades of grass. Okay, just giving a little tiny blend. Now, I think I'll start on this side. Just gonna go in with little swirls of the light green. And I think I might need to use that fluorescent green. Oh my goodness. Yes, Scout. Oh yeah, Hannah will put some purple in her wings for sure. Well, I kind of like Stardust. Scout, no crying. No crying. Come here. Come here. No crying. I think it is a great name too. And when you layer those pencils over top of that alcohol marker, you can really have fun playing around with some of the different, like what you want it to look like that you wouldn't normally get with just the markers. I'm going to make this glowing over here. Oh, that's nice. And along this side here. Like I said before, I wish I kind of goofed in that area. And I added the dark color to it. Girls, go on. And now the dark. I love coloring greens. Love that this little music has like frogs. Froggies singing in the background. How is that looking? That's pretty good. I don't want to take too much of that out or away from. Oh, maybe they're out of water. They could be. But I know my husband's outside, so I'm almost positive that there's somebody out there. That looks so good. Gosh, I love coloring moss. It's basically why I made a book like this, because I love coloring moss and rocks and eyes. So I'm like, okay, let's do a little thing like this. Let me go see if they need water. I'll be right back. Come on, girls. What do you think? Oh, no. I'm gonna close the door. You stay here. Ha, I fooled them. Okay. Back we are. No, I just wanted to make sure, because they do that sometimes. I'm like, what is your problem? And then they're actually needing me because they're out of water. So it's happened before. Okay, let me just move a couple of these. I'll keep those aside because I will be using those pencils again. Okay. Why don't we go with these trees and then this moss, and then I'll do her and then the background. I'll do this little bit of a background last. I'm going to use, I think today, I'm going to use my chalk pastels, and I might do it like in a bright yellow. I might leave this area here really, really light and then kind of go to yellow all around it to make it look like the sun is coming through the forest. Okay. I think I might do a lighter brown for these trees. So that was E400. What about either E280 or E380? Let's see what these ones are like. That's nice. Oh, those are both good. Maybe I'll mix them together. We'll have a little fun with these. So this is the E280 is a lighter one. I'm going to put that there. And then the E380. So let's start. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to, I'm going to get these so mixed up. This one's a lighter one. Light on the right. Do you think I'll be able to remember that? I don't think so. So I'm just going to go along this edge here, and anywhere that it's showing me that it's lighter. Along here, maybe the fronts here. And more up there. Actually, I'll just color that all in there. Oh, thank you so much. I do like the coloring, but most of it is a bold and easy, which is lovely. And I have a few of those books as well, but I do really enjoy the grayscale. I just, you know what? Now I'm going to color this whole thing in with this color. Thank you so much. Thank you, Just. I love seeing it come to life. Now, while this ink is still wet, I'm going to mix in that darker color just in some spots here. Oh, that goes like this. And there. Okay. Now, this is the darker color. Yes. So while that is still wet, I'm going in and I'm going to add some of the this darker color, and I'm just going going to tap a little bit of it in. I don't want it to be too dark, but I want to give it a little bit of shading along these lines here. Along the bottom. And you can always go over it again with that same color and give it a little bit of a blend. But it does soften up really nicely if you're not using harsh lines. That's why I like to dot it in a little bit. That's why you'll see me kind of, I call it patting it in. And then I'll go over with this original color again, just to mix some of that color in. That looks, this is what I wanted to be nice and light. And this, like this one here. Okay. We'll do this one now. And so I'll do the same thing. I will color the whole thing with the lighter color. And then I'll go in with my darker color. And coloring trees, fun too, because you don't need to worry about it being perfect. I don't want the color to be solid. I want it to be irregular, because that's what trees do. Right? Okay, that's the E280. Now, while it's still damp, want to add in some of the darker around this side. I thought he was going to give me another commercial. So I use the markers to put the color down, and then I will go over the trees with the color pencils as well. So I layer the two. I've already layered all of these down below here with the color pencil over top of the marker, and I'm just almost ready to do the same for here. Thank you, Kalon. Okay, we'll let that dry. And now I'm going to do these little bits of moss here with those same two colors that I used earlier. Except, oh, you know what? What's this? Did I use a G030? I think I did. I did. Okay, so I'm going to use this one and the GY4, I think, together. And I'm going to start up here and kind of just go along that really light side, and anywhere that I want there to be like little highlights. And then I'll go in with this other green. This is the GY4. And again, I'm just tapping it in a little bit. I probably should have done it the same way as I did the trees, but that's okay. I can lighten it up a lot with the colored pencil. So why don't I do this? I'll just add a little bit of that down here and then go over it with that light color again, just to blend in those colors. And it'll dry nice. Okay. So I think for this one, I'm really going to add a lot of this yellow on this side. This is going to glow. And right here. And they blend nicely when the ink is wet. So it's kind of why I'm not coloring all the green and then adding in the lighter color or the darker color. I want them to be damp so they soften into each other. Okay. The secret's in the book too. When it's grayscale, I mean, I have been practicing. I haven't tried an actual, is it like an actual highlighter? Jane, I'm not sure. I haven't. But I do use, like, I will go over these like really shiny areas. I will go over them with a gel pen. I have a nice fluorescent gel pen that I use, and then I'll kind of soften it up like I did, just blend it out with my finger. Oh my gosh, I need to try that. I'm gonna have to try it. That's brilliant. I never thought of that. Okay. Trees, we'll do the trees now. This needs a little bit here, maybe some white. It's not quite light enough for my likings. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, but give it a try. I need to sharpen it though. Isn't that a great idea? It's so smart. Okay, that's a little bit better. It needed a little bit of lightening up on this side, especially. And this looks like I'm gonna extend it down a tiny bit. I'm just gonna add a little bit of white there so it doesn't look so round. It looked a little too round. Hello, Angela. I feel like I haven't seen you forever. And let's add some white in here. I'm just going to add some little scribblies and then blend it in. Oh, that's good. Oh dear. Hello, Nara. All right. Let's do the trees. We'll do the trees. Let's see if this one will work. That's a pretty good color for shading. I don't want to use black. But maybe like a really dark brown. That's not cool enough. I like a nice cool brown. What's this? Dark brownish gray. That's the winner. Winner, winner. And then some white and maybe a tiny bit of that yellow along the front. So I'll start with the lighter shades and then, oh, good. I just picked up the Scholar ones. I just picked up, I don't know how many of these are. Is this 48, 24? I don't know. I think it's 24. But they've been fun so far. Okay, I'm going to start with that lighter area. Let's start over here. I like to kind of test it on one area before I start to go crazy on the rest of it. So I'm just really going along the lighter areas of the page, and then I will add in the darker on the shaded areas. So kind of just shows you where to go. And then here and there, I like to add in some little scribblies. I've been saying scribblies a lot lately. And then this, so this is the darker color, and I'm going to go in where there's shading, the shadows, and I'm just kind of accentuating them a tiny bit. I love tree bark too. It's so nice to, it's fun, it's so satisfying to color. And you really can't mess it up because it's bark. There's no right or wrong with bark. And just do what makes you happy, guys. I know I've said that 100 times. Life's too short. Let's try to add in a little bit of this yellow. So what I like to do when I'm coloring is kind of use an unconventional color for highlighting. So sometimes for the green down here, I'll use a yellow. Sometimes for a lighter area, I'll use a light purple. So it depends on what look you're going for. Oh yeah, that's cool. And you can have fun, and nature is so colorful. So you can have fun adding in some colors here and there. And then it'll blend out really nicely, actually. Almost looks like moss on there too. That's fun. I like this. I like the yellow on this side. Thank you, Sam. Okay, now I'm going to blend out that colored pencil just really lightly. And you can see it's just a makeup pad, the cotton round that I'm using. Don't need super expensive stuff. Maybe a tiny bit more yellow here. Because like I said, I am going to make this like in behind our little guy here. We're going to make this really glowing yellow. Like white in the center and then coming out maybe in a darker yellow. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see what we do when we get there. What? Refillable ink? Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for the love, everyone. Oh, there's 48 people watching. Welcome to all my new friends. Hello, besties. This is coloring. I was on your FYP. Yay. So this is the book. I know I have a little thing up in the corner there, but this is a Greyscale book that I created actually using an AI program. So that in itself is interesting to learn. But oh my gosh, I love this book. I'm so happy that I decided to make something like this because I love little creatures and fantasy stuff. Yeah, you could use it with markers. It just markers, no pencil. Or pencil, no markers, but I like to blend the two. Oh, you mean for the background? Okay, here, white first. I'm going to use the white along some of these areas in here. I'm just giving the bark a little bit of a glowy, multi-dimensional. That's the feel I want to go for here. So I really want to make this light on this side. Oh, let's add a little more white there. So if it's already got the shading on it, when you go over with the alcohol markers, the image still shows through. So that's why you get that kind of look here where you're still seeing the shadows and everything in behind. But if you're using acrylic markers, it's not going to work. So it either has to be pencils or it's got to be the alcohol markers or both of those. Can't use acrylic because it does go over top. Like it will kind of cancel out, goes over top. It's opaque. Yes. So links to everything that I'm using is in my profile. So today I'm using the Ohuhu brush tip markers, and I'm using Kalour and Prismacolor colored pencils, the Scholar. But mostly I've been using the Kalour today and some of the Amazon Basics. Okay, let's go over. Okay, now I'm going to add in the shading. And I'm just going to add in some extra shadows to give it more drama. And I'm just using a tiny bit of this dark brown, grayish brown, dark grayish brown. So layering over top of that alcohol marker with the colored pencils is what's going to give you that real depth. Okay, now I'm going to add in some of that yellow like I did over here. And really, it looks like it's glowing here. So the highlights that I'm going to add here are almost opposite to the shadows. So just think about where that light source is coming from. If you are choosing to add in any shading or highlights, you don't have to. But it's just what I like to do that. A little bit here. And plus it makes it look so fun. I love how green and brown this page is. And then this little guy is going to be like a jewel. Hello, honey. Oh, no, that's why they were crying.
Just had a great swim with Trace for an hour. We were just floating and shit.
That's why they were like, we couldn't figure out. We were like, maybe they need water.
Hi, guys.
Hubby says hi. He was swimming. That's why he was swimming at the neighbors. That's why the dogs were going crazy, because they want to go and play. Thank you so much, Diana. I think adding green to things like rocks and trees makes it look so fun. So real. Not real, but, you know, just add something to it. All right. Ooh, you guys were at 27. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do this moss here. And then I'm going to color, I think I will... No. I was going to add in these and these and these leaves here, but I think I'm just going to do the whole background with the chalk pastel and then just really focus on Stardust. We're going to color Stardust because she's going to be so glowy. Okay, let's finish this moss up here. Hi, Dee. Hello. I'm so glad to see everybody. I know it's been a long time. I've been trying to finish off that blanket. I was up till, I don't know, I think almost 2 o'clock last night. And I still have so much to do. Oh, where's that? Oh, there it is. There's that green. So now I'm going in with this fluorescent, the fluorescent yellow, this yellow makes everything. I'm probably going to go through this whole pencil when I'm coloring this book. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. Did you see that? It was like this. Oh, thank you. And I love you. I love how much fun we have here. Okay, I'm going to use actually a Q-tip to blend this because I don't want it to be too, I don't want it to blend into that background, but I do have to shade it. I almost forgot the shading. Thank you so much, Fern. Junie Fern. Oh, that's a sweet name. I'm going to call you Fern if that's okay, because it kind of goes with the vibe here. Oh, I'm so glad. Terry, thank you. Yeah, I color for anxiety. So what I'll do, my name is Dawn. Welcome to all of my new besties. I use coloring to help me with anxiety and help me through some medical issues. And I thought it would be fun to share it with you guys. So here we are. I also design the books. I create them in an AI program, a paid program. And this one is my newest one. So this is the Forest Guardians book. We've done a couple of pages out of this one. Oh, wait. That's me. A year or two ago. So here's a little tiny mini flip through. There's the one we finished on the 6th. And then we did this one on the 4th. So today, let's see, am I missing one here? Well, that's another like little mossy dragon. They're hybrids of, they're just fantasy forest creatures. So they're mixes of different things. They're gonna really help you. The deer, you're working on the deer. Oh, Diana, yay. Thank you, Dee. Oh, Hillary, you just got up from your nap. That's good, girl. You got to have naps. So now I'm using that colored pencil over top of that alcohol marker. And I'm just really adding a tiny bit of that colored pencil. Let's do this first. And you can really change things, change your color of your alcohol marker with a colored pencil. So say you want this part of the moss to kind of come down and really be looking like it's hanging down. Or you really want it to glow on this side. So I'm adding this really awesome fluorescent yellow. Terry, you do too? When I first started, I was only using markers. Actually, sorry, I was only using pencils. And then I got markers and I was only using markers. But I saw I can't remember where it was, but somewhere on YouTube, someone was doing some shading and highlighting with a color pencil. And I was like, wait a minute, let's give it a shot. So just experiment and play. If you haven't tried it before, anyone, just give it a try. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. And you don't need expensive pencils either. Crayolas would be I have used Crayolas for some of my stuff. This playlist is actually... Oh, thank you so much, Worm, TT Worm. This is a YouTube channel called Agnes, and their videos are so cute. Like, it's all fairy and magical and mystical music. So I'm using it in my background today because it's so cute. The acrylic pens, I think I tried on one of my lives to use pencils over top of the acrylic markers, and they don't work. So if you're using acrylic markers, I wouldn't suggest it for these pages because the image won't show through, which is why the alcohol marker is best, because it does show through, and then you add your pencil on top. But I think you could try it. I don't think it would work, to be honest. If you want to try one of the printable pages, I haven't added any from this book yet to my to the pages, but you can try them out if you want on one of the printables. Hi, Ashley. I designed it with an AI program and put it together and published it. It was, I think, a week and a half ago it came out. So I've been so excited for this book. I love it. Yeah, it's cute. Oh, there's another little guy on a log. Oh, that one's neat too. I love doing water. Thank you so much, Ashley. I know there's some people that don't like the use of AI, but especially when it comes to like mythical creatures and fantasy stuff, I think it just allows you to be a little bit more creative. And I can't draw, so this is part of my art therapy as well, is actually doing the books. I haven't tried with oil pastels, but I will actually be using now the chalk pastels in the background. So we're gonna do that now. Let's see. Whoops. So I think I'm going to, I think they are, unless they're like making them, I mean, 90% of what you're seeing on Amazon these days is made with an AI program. So, yeah, I love it. Okay, let me see. I think I'm gonna, oh, here it is. Let's try this. We're gonna see, where did I put my cotton ball? There it is. I'm gonna use chalk pastels and a cotton ball. And what I wanna do is, I'm just gonna rub some of that chalk on here. And I'm almost gonna go around our little guy with a circle of chalk pastels. Right? I think having that in the center would be nice. Exactly. Just do your thing. Right? Like, do you. If you don't like the AI books, then do not buy them. If you don't want to color the AI books, don't color them. However, I'm loving these books. Okay, we're going to start here. Oh, you're welcome, TT. So I'm not coloring these really light gray areas in the background. I'm going to leave them. And then this chalk pastel, I'm going to go over. I don't want to cover that much too much. And then I'm lightening up my pressure as I get closer to this little guy here. And then maybe while it's almost faded out, I'm gonna really blend that in. Oh my God. That's gonna be neat. What would Chit say? I don't know. What would Chit say? And then we can go a little darker as we get out here. And I'm just using... Thank you so much, you guys. I tried it one day. I got some pastels and I'm like, oh, I wonder, because I don't like coloring my backgrounds. So I'm the lazy colorist. I want to spend time on the details and stuff. I don't want to spend a long time worrying about the backgrounds. I want to focus on this stuff. So yeah, try different things. It's fun to try. Even if it doesn't work. If you guys want to try any new techniques, I have a few printable pages. Oh my gosh, could you hear hubby? He's laughing his head off out there. I don't know what's happening. I think it needs to be a tiny bit. This is a little dark up here, so let's make that match. Thank you. It's just trial and error. And then maybe I'll try and soften that. Oh, that's better. See, it is a little bit messy, but the chalk pastels really can help you make it look so magical. Thanks, Jackie, so much. Oh. I just love I love coloring. Do we want to leave this in behind? I think we do. I think we want to leave it really light here. Like around his... Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So that was the chalk pastels, and these are the Stadlers. I got these at Walmart. I'm using a cotton ball from the dollar store. So you can elevate your coloring pages by using stuff that's super cheap. If you wanted to spend the money on getting some alcohol markers, and then just get yourself some Crayolas. I don't know, user. I don't know if the oils would work as well. I haven't tried it. I don't know if it would give you as soft as a little. I don't know if it'd be as soft as the chalk. And yes, Ashley, here comes some yellow for the water. You're right. Just like, that's magical. This is chalk pastel on a Q-tip. And I'm just really dotting some of it in. I don't know. We're just trying things as we go. And then you can kind of, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I love this page. I'm so in love with this book. Oh my God. Okay. Let's now do our little girl. Our little girl here. We're calling her Stardust. The wings, I'm not going to use marker. I think I'm just going to use the colored pencil. Should I frame it? I don't know. I love all my pages. So, well, not all of them, but some of them I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. But this one is turning out exactly how I envisioned it, which doesn't always happen, to be honest. Let's do the little body first. So I kind of want it to be along the same idea as this blue green. So that is the BG 68. So maybe I'll do B050. Oh no, or my, okay, I'm not seeing them. If they are, I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can see if there's any filtered, because sometimes I do have filters on for certain words, but not many. Oh, I don't see any. D. I know. I've done that too, where I've ruined something, but actually, I think I'm going to go with this G322. Let's see. It's almost the same. And then I can use, like, I love this jade aqua color and then this blue together. How about this green? Is that fluorescent enough? Light yellowish green and then that fluorescent color again. So it's going to be kind of turquoisey, green, yellow. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Oh, let's write down that number. We're kind of just going with the flow. G322. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to color. Oh, where's my colorless blender? No, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of getting inspired as I go. I'm going to add this yellow. Which one is this? The 030 crescent yellow. And along his stomach here, her stomach here, where I want it to be a tiny bit of a different shade of this green blue color. Going to add that lighter color in here. And how about here? And maybe the nose, right like this. Not too crazy, just enough to kind of give it a little color. And then let's start here. While it's wet, add in your other color. Now, for some of these really light little scales, I'm going to go around it. Okay. And that's why I like the brush tips, because you can vary how much ink you're putting down and kind of do like, I like using little dots to get around some of the details, or like little tapping motions to kind of, you know, get around things. And I don't want to color it all in, but I do want it to have different shades. Maybe the little feetsies will have a little yellow in them too. It's a fantasy creature and you can have as much fun with it as you want. And you don't have to be so finicky either. That's just how I roll sometimes. Thank you for the love, everyone. I'm at 36. My goal is 50K. Exactly. My little guy's gonna be how I want him. Girl, my little dude. So I'm just putting down the alcohol marker, and then I will go over with the colored pencils, which will really bring them to life. Okay, here and here. I'm trying to be really careful not to get that marker on that white part in the back. So I'm going really, really lightly with that brush tip. All right, I think I might need to add some more of the yellow kind of along here, just because it's dried out a little bit. Let's see if I'm going to be okay. Oh, that's not bad. That's really good. You have to open the door all the way. I can't see your face. Hi.
I took care of dinner.
Oh, good.
We're having Swiss chalet.
Oh, Swiss chalet. Yamo.
I got a coupon in the mail.
Okay. We're getting the chalet Swiss for supper. And I wanted this area to really look like...
I know you love me.
I do, babe. I really want this area to look scaly, but still jewel-like. Does that make sense? So I am going to add, and I'm going to pat in some of that yellow. Pat it in. I don't know. Is that the technical term? Really want to blend it in. Mr. Don. That's Greggy. Oh, it's time for a land shark. Oh, she's turning out so cute. Okay, I'm really not worried about the details, but I really want to soften up the color change there. Okay. And I think some of her scales are actually going to be like a jewel tone, pinky, purpley color. Like maybe the P3 or this R280. I think the P3 will be neat. And then I can do a couple of these up here. Let's see how dark it's going to be actually before I go for that. What did I say? P3. Right? And then I could add in really, really light purple over top to make it look super pretty. Like green and purple and yellow together, I think would look really nice. Okay, so for those, however, I'm going to use this end. Let me just close the door. He's got the TV on. so cute. And then we'll do the wings and then we'll do the eyes last. So I'm just going to put in spots. I'm going to add this purpley color. Just over top of that blue. And this little curly Q. How about along here? I'm going to add some of that and then the yellow. Oh, that's not a chisel tip. Maybe purple all the way up. There. You guys at 41, thank you. Oh, she's cute. And I'm going to use this purple for the little, oh, sugar. I'll fix that with the white after. I went over it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Does anybody else do that when they're coloring? Go, oh my gosh, I love this so much. Or is that just me? Thank you so much, Samantha. That's at you too, Cynthia. Thank you, Dee. I really wanted it to be matte. I've been, ever since I put the book together, this is one of the pages that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to. I can't wait to do this one. Ooh. Thank you, Stacy. Right, and you can dot this alcohol marker. If you leave some of the areas light, like if you don't color in all the little spots or little areas, you can go over it with the alcohol marker once that other one's dry. Or I'm going to add in just some dots, and it kind of blends in, but it does. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Let's add some purple down here. Thank you, Red. I can't wait to get the colored pencil out and get her done. Okay, what color are we doing her eyes? Should we do them like a glowy orange color? Like a jewel orange? What about this Y4? Let's see what this looks like. Can we please do this color? That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So I didn't write that. I think that was Y030. And this is Y4. And then once I do the eyes, I'll start with the colored pencil. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, everyone who's new here. Hello, my besties. Thank you so much, Nancy. It's a grayscale coloring book, so the pages look like this. So when you use your alcohol markers and your pencils over top, you can, have fun with it. Okay, let's do this eye. And again, I'm just going, I like to use the brush tip, and I'm just almost tapping in some of that color. Oh my gosh. Now around her eye. Thank you so much, Winston. Thank you, Paulo. You guys, I'm so happy to meet all of you guys because I know a lot of you are new. So I use if you are new and you're just joining me, we use markers, the alcohol markers first, like I have done with this little guy here, and then we shade and highlight with colored pencils. Thank you so much. Oh, we have 60 people. Yes, thank you. All right, so while all of this is drying, I like to let the alcohol marker dry first before I start shading with my pencils. So I'm going to work on her wings. Hi, Queen. Thank you, Bridget. Did I say thank you to you already? I don't know. Hi, Cam. I'm just looking at my iPad. I have it set up over here. Let's do these wings. Maybe we'll start with really, really, really pale pink. So I'm just kind of go, I want these to be translucent. So that is why I'm not using a marker for this part. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of color in just to make the wings stand out a bit. Paulo, thank you. Then we're going to go in with some lavender. I like, you guys may not even be able to see the difference there, but we're going to add in like almost the same colors as she's got in the rest of her body, but we're just going to add in little streaks here and there of the other colors. You really want it to be translucent, so I'm not going too hard, actually just using a tiny bit of pressure. And then where's that yellow? It's right here. It's awesome. Oh, and maybe this aqua. Okay, so purple. Oh, I did purple already. Yellow. The yellow may not show up as, oh yes it will, because it's that fluorescent yellow. So these are the Kalour pencils. I like them to be magical, and thank you so much. Right, the sun's shining through it. And then some aqua. I don't know, can you guys see that? A little bit different. Oh my gosh, see, those colors are so magical together. It's the jewel tones. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. Did I add enough of this down here? Maybe a little bit more in some spots. Right, and wings are all different colors. Hi, Kelsey. I used chalk pastel, and I honestly, where is it? I used a cotton ball with some chalk pastel, and I wanted it to be light in the middle, so I kind of just went around it with the chalk pastel, like around here. Cheap and easy. So it's an easy way to kind of amplify or just switch up the backgrounds of your pages. Thank you for the gift. Oh, thank you, Yahir. Can we see the wings? Okay, you can kind of see it there. So I'm just looking at my iPad to see if it's showing up for you guys. It's really subtle. And that's what I wanted. Thanks, Kelsey. Oh, TT. Thank you. All right, I'm going to leave that for now. I might actually add a little bit of white. Let's see what the white it may not show up because of the white background, but I'll just leave it. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Winston. I don't use anything to set the chalk because I'm not actually putting it on the page. I'm just I'm transferring some of the chalk onto the background here. Let's add a little bit more here. So it's on there, and then you just kind of rub it in. Okay, let's start with, I just put it away there, the jade color. Joy, this book is called Forest Guardians, and everything is in my profile. So it's all grayscale. 50K. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. And links for everything is in my profile, but it is grayscale. It's not a bold and easy book. But the grayscales, I think, actually, they're more fun for me to color. That's why I made it. Okay. I do use an AI program to create my books, which is just as much fun for me as coloring. It's part of my art therapy almost. Okay, is this the... Oh, that's light. Thank you so much. I will add a sparkle. I will be adding some lighter details as well with some gel pens, and maybe I have some sparkle markers. So depending on where I go with this guy here. So now I'm gonna add. You almost cried? Oh my God, I love you, Emma. I love you guys so much. So now I'm going over, so our little guy here in the middle is only colored with the alcohol marker. Now I'm going in with the colored pencil. And this is the fun part. That's why I love colored pencil, but I really don't love how long it takes. So I like to kind of combine the two. Oh, Joy. I never thought to sell them. Oh, thank you, T. I don't always use the same colored pencil as a marker. In fact, I sometimes will blend the two together to get a different color. So I'll use sometimes on the blue, I'll use a fluorescent yellow like I did on the tree here, was all like browns. But I used a little bit of green, a little bit of white, just to make it look a little different. So just have fun playing around with some colors. And I like that you can change the shade of that marker by using different colors of pencil. So you can change things up a little bit and make them glow in different areas. Hi, Annette. Maybe a tiny bit of purple. The wings, you know what? I really added almost the exact same colors as in her body here, but I just tiny bit of colored pencil. Thank you so much, Annette. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys so much. You guys are so great at boosting my ego. Now, so I am kind of sticking with these jewel tone colors I really want to mimic what's already there, but just add a little bit of different colors. Like different highlights and different, like I want her to be almost iridescent. That's the look I'm going for. I'm in Ontario. Thank you so much. I haven't quite finished with the lives yet, or the eyes, not the lives, the eyes, but I will. So I'm going from all three, that's more than 3. I can't count today. And where I want it to be a little bit lighter, going in with a little bit of white pencil. And then we'll blend it all after. Maybe some of these will be lighter too. These are kind of just, when you add white or different colored pencil over top, it changes the look of it. Let's give her a little shine down here. Okay, some of the white up here. My favorite pencils right now are the Kalours and the Amazon Basics. Surprisingly, they're really good. If you were just starting out and you wanted something that was cost effective but still really good, I'd go with the the Amazon ones. To be honest, they're really nice. What color do I want to do next? Let's do this jade color. And I'm just adding a little bit of this pencil in spots. I haven't really thought about where I want anything. I'm just adding a tiny bit of color. And if you've used the marker like I did here and then you don't like how it looks, you can change it a little bit with your pencil. She does. That's what I'm going for. Thank you so much. And I'm going to save her eye for the very end. So now I'm going in with that fluorescent yellow and adding in just a little bit here and there, and that will really make her look like she's shiny. I've used the Chen Ruis before and they're pretty good actually. But I've also used the not the Touch News, the Top Stars. And they're good too. I don't mind them. I normally will use my my Ohuhus. Okay, I want her to have more of a glow here and along the front here. Maybe more down here. Oh, and you can see where I went over there. Not too bad, but I am going to go over with white colored pencil and just kind of hide that area a little bit, which is perfect because the background's white there. Oh, hot you ho too. They might be good too. I haven't tried those. What color now? Maybe a little bit more blue. We haven't done much blue, actually. And if you just go really, I mean, I could be done, but I like to, this is the part that makes me so happy. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I'm not seeing everybody's comments. I am watching on my iPad, which is kind of over to the side. So if I miss your comment, I'm so sorry. It's not intentional. See, I want this area to be a little bit more green. All right. I think that's pretty good. I think we need to make these little bits glowing up here and then her little antenna up here. So let's work. Thank you. Thank you, Linz. Oh, thank you so much. This fluorescent pencil, get yourself some fluorescent pencils if you want to make the magic happen. Because honestly, I'm not adding a lot, but it's making such a difference. Oh, that's good though, Annette. You can't, yeah. Some of them don't blend very well. But if you're just starting and you think, okay, am I gonna, like, it's a lot of money to spend. Although you guys, Michael's right now has 40% off. They do in Canada anyway. And they have stock for the Ohuhus. So it might be a good time if you're thinking about that. I'm not sure about the States, but I know in Canada because I was on there today. All right. Not sure what I'm going to do. Oh, good. 40. You did, Stacy. Awesome. Let's do her eye, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do around her little eye here. And, oh, I forgot these. I need to do her little horns, antenna. Oh, good. You bought the blenders. Yeah, I do have the, I have the colorless blender and the, what is the other one? It's like a blending burnishing tool. I couldn't remember what it was called. But yeah, I've got those too. But I prefer to use, for stuff like this, I prefer to use I do prefer to use like a Q-tip or a blending tool instead of the actual, the pencil ones. Yes, of course. 2025. I'm going to call you A because I can't read it. Your name. I'm so sorry. There's the unicorn. And look at her eyes. Her eyes is great. Her eyes are so pretty. Her eye, I guess, is just the one. But she turned out so lovely. The horn and the mossy crown. Thank you so much, A. Yeah, she turned out pretty. And this was the first one we did. And I messed up the eyes, so I kind of had to redo that a little bit afterwards after we were done, but turned out so cute. But this one, new favorite, I think. Okay, let's do her eyes. And then I'll add the more little details in here. So again, it's almost like this is the main color of this whole page. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this glowy yellow. So you'll see almost, and I'm not coloring the whole thing in, I'm just adding a tiny bit of that pencil. Now let's use, what color should maybe go around there? No, not the purple. Maybe, oh, here's a really, really bright orange. Is this, it's fluorescent. Perfect. Oh, Annette, thank you. Okay, this is the fluorescent orange. Let's see how this is going to look. I think this is going to make this like completely pop. So that's my suggestion, is to get some fluorescent colored pencils. Okay, I'm just going to erase a tiny bit of that pencil at the bottom here, and I'm going to add this in with, so this is going to be the main color, this fluorescent orange pencil. Thank you, Luna. Thank you so much, you guys. Like, this was just a hobby that's kind of become almost a daily thing. Not quite a daily thing, but it's been so enjoyable. And I love the Greyscale books because you can do this. You can't do this with the other books. But that's okay. I mean, not everybody likes this stuff. I'm going to add some, oh my gosh. I love these fluorescent pencils, I mean. These are the Kalour. So do I have a fluorescent green? I should go through my pencils and put all my fluorescent ones aside. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Oh, thanks, Luna. I love blending the colors together to make something that you wouldn't normally get. Oh, you know what? Use them together. That's what this is. This is color. This is pencils over the markers. Just keep practicing until you love it, and just enjoy the process, because that's how, I mean, that's how I kind of started, was not, I've come a long way. Let me just say I've come a long way in the past, especially I'd say 3 months. And that's because I started using the colors together with the markers. Okay, and a little bit up here of this. I'm just adding in some of that pencil. I'm not going too crazy. Okay. Maybe some of this up here. Oh my gosh. The purple and the orange together is crazy. Okay, now I think around her little eyes, I'm going to do a dark blue. Greenish blue. Perfect. Green and blue. And I'm just going to use a little, just a pencil. Not going to use a marker or anything. Ooh, that's sharp. Just really going to go lightly. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to use a Q-tip to gently blend because I don't want the colors to transfer onto the white in the background. So I'm just using a Q-tip to blend those colored pencils together really gently. Oh, is it? There you go. Greenish blue. I haven't used it very often, but it's really nice. Whoops. Let's switch sides. So this just blends in that colored pencil over top of that marker. It doesn't do anything for your marker, but it does for your, it does for the actual pencil. I want a little bit more shadow here, so I'm going to use that blue, just a tiny, tiny bit. Just to add in some shadows. Hi, Flynn. So you can see I'm hardly adding any of this pencil at all. Just really lightly. Thank you. Whoops. Okay. So now I'm going to add in a couple of highlights with some, I've got a few colors here in mind for her little spots and stuff. There's a green. Do we have a nice big, nice bright purple? Purple. And I'm using gel pens because I know they will stand out on here. So I started at about probably 2:30, I think. I can't remember now. It seems like a lifetime ago. But it really does speed. I like to take time with the details. So that's definitely my jam. But you want to speed things up, go ahead and just use pastels or colored pencils for the backgrounds instead of coloring it all in. That's the fun part too. Okay, let's see. Let's add in some of these little dots with the just with some gel pens. Might not even be able to see that very well. Purple. Let's add some more purple down here. These show up really well over top of your colored pencils and alcohol markers. So these are good for adding in details after you've kind of finished your coloring. It does take, it takes a while, yeah. It takes me just as long to get set up, like clean everything up from the last time I was doing something. Okay, this is gonna be super glowy. So I use the Ohuhu alcohol markers and then colored pencils over top. And then some of them are, some things I did use the chalk pastels for the background here, and I used a little bit of chalk pastel in the water too. Oh, did the pigment didn't, that's strange. Oops. Hi, Lavender. Now I'm just going to add in some extra little fluorescent dots, almost like little scales. This is the Ohuhu gel pens, and I also have the all the ones I'm using today are the Ohuhus, but I do have the jelly rolls as well. Lavender, what? Chicken butt. Oh, you did. You got the Cozy Shire Homes. That's a fun one too. I almost did that one today. But then I saw this page and I was like, oh yeah, I remembered I wanted to do this one. Come on. The yellow background here is chalk pastel. This one's not showing up very well. Let's try. Oh, what's this one? This looks more fluorescent. Yeah. I did this picture with the alcohol markers as a back, like to lay down the base of the color. And I used colored pencils to add in the details, like the shading and highlighting. And now I'm using the gel pens to add in just some extras. I like adding in extra details. I should probably stop soon, but she's got a sparkle, right? She's got a sparkle. Oh, and what about the little, her little fins here? No, that's not bright enough. We need something more. Do I have a fluorescent? Oh, hang on. Hang on. I think I have a purple sparkle marker. Sparkle pen. I don't want to stop. So let's see how dark this is. Oh, it's a little bit dark, but it's sparkly. So we're going to do just a little bit down here. Is it going to work over top? Sometimes the gel pens don't work over your colored pencil. Yeah, that didn't really work. Okay. That's okay. I think we're almost done. Add this here though. Little purple tone, little claws. No, lavender, I haven't been on much this week. I actually went to the lavender farm yesterday. Speaking of lavender, with my mom, and it was so amazing. It was so fun. It was beautiful. Okay, I don't want to do too much more because I don't want to wreck it. What? Gray, be careful, be safe, please. Oh, it was so nice. It was absolutely stunning. Oh, I didn't add a little sparkle in her eye. Let's do that with a white gel pen. Just going to add a little glint of light here. I don't want to go too much. Maybe one there. Okay, and for the water, I do want to add a little sparkle down here. Like diamonds in the water. Thank you, Flo. And honestly, especially if you're just trying out or you can't afford it, just get what you can. And then if you're, keep a lookout for sales. And one little here. I don't want to stop, so I'm going to add little centers to these flowers here. That kind of hides. I put a little bit too much of that orange kind of in the center. I didn't like, oh no, I smudged out my little sparkle. Come on, Dawn. Yeah, we need details in here too. So going to add in, I think, some purple. I'm gonna add in little tiny purple dots to make it look like there might be flowers. Thank you so much. Let's do this one purple. Do whatever makes you happy in your pages. Change it if you want. Right, and adding the different colors. It's because it's an enchanted forest. Right? Oh, these are the Ohuhu, and plus, I usually have to do, like, if you do a nice long stroke, it sometimes just gets the little roller ball unstuck. Oh, there we go. It didn't want to work. I love stippling. The blending, I have them up and down like this. So I store them up and down. But these ones sometimes are stored with the tip up. So I don't know. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but Let's do a little bit of moss on this. See, that one's not going to work. Oh, and also, if you want things to be extra glowy, you can add like little dots of a lighter color on some of those areas. The water, just to give you a quick tip of how I did the water, I did the colorless blender in the white part in the middle. And then I put this blue, where's the blue? What was it? Oh, BG68. So this one, I used to kind of go in to the middle. So they kind of blended them together. So it was kind of like a nice transition. And then I went over with a blue pencil more along the edges here. And a white. I used white in the middle as well. And then I used little dots from it was a gel pen. And then I kind of blended them out really lightly. And then when I was doing the background here, I don't remember who it was, but it was a brilliant idea to add in a little bit of the yellow from the chalk pastel. I just tapped it on a Q-tip and tapped it into the water. And it ended up looking like that and turned out so nicely. So happy with it. Let's add. Whoops, it's not working again. Oh, there we go. So this is like a fluorescent green. Thank you, Jen. I may not go too crazy with this. I don't want to wreck it. But if you want to add a lighter color and then get a really nice highlighted effect, just smudge it out a tiny bit with your finger. Oh, Jen. They're amazing, just so you know. Yeah, so the chalk pastel, it makes it look like it's reflecting what's going on in the sky. You do beautifully, Jen. We love your stuff. We love your pages. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Am I done? I don't want to be done. Am I missing anything anywhere? Oh, do you? So when I apply the chalk, I either use like a cotton ball. I put the chalk on something before I put it on the page. I don't put the chalk on the page because it gets so messy. So I do like to use like a method of transfer, I guess you'd call it. Okay, white sparkles in the background. I can do that. Honestly, this was, I think, $6 at Walmart. And I've had this for almost a year. And I've hardly used them. Yeah, right from the chalk doesn't work. For me, anyway. I'm leaving everything in the background. I'm not coloring it. So, yeah, I'm going to leave all of those. I was going to do like the ferns and stuff, but I think I wanted the focus to be kind of on the forefront of the picture. So yeah, let's do some white. And I have, let me see if this is going to work. This is an acrylic marker. I got this at Walmart too. So have a look have a look at the dollar store. Have a look at Walmart or whatever you've got near you. Oh yeah, Michael's too. Okay, this needs... Why did I go over that? This needs to be wiped off a little bit. But just not on cotton like I just did. Okay. Walmart is great for coloring supplies. And art supplies. Like, this is art, you guys. Your coloring is art. Let's see, is that going to be better? Yeah. So these are almost going to be like fireflies, but a little bit bigger. Oh, thank you so much. Oh no. Lavender, okay. You guys are amazing. So this is an acrylic marker also from, I think I just said Walmart. And I might do different size dots. Like some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. Oh, thank you. You besties. Right? They're all over, these little fairies. I'm making these fairies. These are like little... They're everywhere. I get carried away. I think we're done. I think we're done. So we're going to name her Stardust. And I'm just going to write her name at the bottom. Oh, maybe at the top. Thank you, Cynthia. I think she turned out so pretty. Look at her. Her eyes. Ah, they turned out so nice. I love that fluorescent. The fluorescent pencils are so fun. Okay, I can smudge some white. Here's what we'll do. I'll show you how I use one of those. And my chalk pastel. So should I do like little bits of white around the white and then tiny bit of yellow around the white? Let's do that because that's how things are going today. So I'm just almost rolling that Q-tip into the end of the chalk pastel. And then really lightly, I don't know if that's going to show very much, but it will on the darker spots. So honestly, tiny, tiny bit. And it's not going to give any opaque color, but it is going to help things glow if that's the look you're wanting. To the untrained eye and to people who didn't tell me to do this, you wouldn't notice. Or maybe you would. I mean, that's cute. Oh, one down here. Let's do this one and this one. This one will show up because it's... Okay, now the other end I'm going to use for the yellow. Whoops, come on, yellow. You can see that I've used this one the most with my Q-tips. So again, just rolling it in the end. Put it back. And let me start. I'm going to actually start up here over one of these. And then come down here, just so there's not so much on it. And it just is almost like opposites, you know? And if you wanted to, it totally makes your pastels last longer. If you wanted to add highlights, the same as I did for the water, you could add a little bit of that a little bit of chalk goes such a long way. And you can just go over some of the areas that you want a little bit lighter with that chalk pastel. And it honestly is like 1 second to do that. And you don't need to blend it in really. Thank you so much, Stevie. So like maybe here and along, oh, definitely here. So anywhere there's going to be a little bit of an extra glow, you can add in some of that chalk pastel. Oh, did I this one here? I kind of missed a couple up here. But they had turned out so nicely. Oh, that's so lovely. Stevie's hopping in and out of everybody's lives, giving them lots of love. Thank you so much. Buttercup, thank you so much. So I'll tell you what I did. I'll show you my process. So the pages look like this. So they're grayscale. And I use alcohol markers. And I like to swatch them out because I go over them with different colors of colored pencils. Then for the background for this one, I used a chalk pastel on a cotton ball like this. And I wanted it to glow in the center, so I tested it out on a scrap piece of paper. So lavender, I have before, but I'll tell you why I like using, it's under here. I like using a page protector because it doesn't absorb the ink. So when I want to blend markers, like the colored markers together, like I did here and here, and for the rocks as well, it keeps them damp so you can blend them a little easier. If you have paper in behind, I have used paper quite often, but when you're using the paper, the ink gets absorbed into that paper. So it just depends on, you know, what you're doing and what you want to accomplish. And guess what I'm going to do? Because I'm not quite finished yet. Swiss Chalet is going to be here soon, so I gotta hop off soon, but do I dare add a tiny bit of orange to some of the ones on the yellow, just to make them stand out a tiny bit? Like not much, just a little bit to kind of separate them from the white in the background. See, I could do this all day. I'm done. Yeah, I'm not done. I don't even know if you guys can see it really, but it just gives it a little different color. I could have done blue too, actually. That might have looked nicer, but that's cute. You guys may not even be able to see. Okay. All right. Oh yes, we're going to name her. And I'm going to use maybe how about a nice sparkly glitter marker? I can hear my husband laughing in there. Let's see if this will look good to write her name. Yep, this is perfect. Oh, Buttercup, that's awesome. Yes, we can, X, as soon as when I'm done writing her name. So she's going to be Stardust. I'll show you guys what we've done. Okay, Stardust. Were you lavender? Let's do a little fern leaf beside her name and a star. Star with this glowy pencil. Glowy pencil? This is a gel pen, silly. She's got Stardust all over. Okay. Okay, let me just put these pastels aside. You know what? I'm going to do blue around here. I'm sorry. I'm changing it up again.
It's all good.
Oh, is it? So the moss is markers and pencils together. Oh, this is magical. This is better. And then I will give it a little brush off so it's not looking so... It's not going to look so harsh. There. One here. Yeah, I think that's better. Where's my... I use a makeup brush from the dollar store again, just to get that chalk dust off. And it softens it up too. It kind of blends it out. Top left. Yep, I just saw it. Thank you. See? That one there too. How about this one? This one. That one was white, but it's not showing up. And once you get that chalk on there, you can kind of use it for, you know, if you want to add a highlight somewhere, it still has a little bit on there. You can go to town. You can go to town. Okay, guys. How do we like her? Here is the close-up. She's ready. Stardust is ready for her close-up. Let me stand up so I can see what I'm doing. She's glowing. And the wings turned out nice. And the water. Well, let's look at the water. So the water, well, it's not focusing very well. There, that's better. So there she is. I need to find another way to add sparkle to the page, like for her wings, but I don't want to add the glitter markers, because then it's opaque. So I need to find something that's kind of clear, right? Clear. The wings are strictly pencils. That's the only thing I didn't use marker on. And the background, of course. Thank you, Winston. I think she turned out lovely. Wink of Stella. Is that a video game? I don't know that one, but cute. cute, so cute. Let's see. Oh, that's the one we did on the 4th. That was the first page we did from this book. Oh, I could do a makeup highlight. And that's the unicorn. That's the nice, pretty unicorn. Look at her eye. Ah, her eye was so pretty. Oh, wink of... Thank you. Oh, look at it. I'm such a dweeb. Okay, I'll look that one up. But you guys, my dinner just arrived, so I'm going to hop off and I'm so sorry, X. And it's already 5, so I may not be coming back on tonight, but I will come back on tomorrow. We'll just see how the evening goes. If hubby is busy doing stuff out in the garage, then I'll come back on for a little bit. All right, my friends. Thank you for all the love. Oh, I forgot to write I always say that, and then I forget to write my my date down. So, whoops, this is July 11, 25. And this was on TikTok Live. And we got to 63.5. We killed it. Or we blew it out of the water. 63.5K likes. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. My besties, welcome. If you're new, I love you. If you've been here before, I love you. I'm so happy you guys were here with me today to figure out how to color this little dude, but oh, I love it. I want to look at it forever. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Love you guys. Gotta go. Swiss Chalet's here. Bye.